What is the accounting equation? The accounting equation is the foundation of the double entry system. On the balance sheet, it shows that the total assets are equal to the sum of the business's liabilities and equity. Based on the double entry system, the accounting equation ensures that the balance sheet is balanced, and thus for every debit entry made, there is also a credit entry that is corresponding to the debit entry. The accounting equation formula is assets equals owner's equity plus liabilities. As you can see on the balance sheet, that these two should always balance. When you add the owner's equity and the liabilities, they should give you the same amount as the assets. Assets are what we own, liabilities are what the business owe, and the owner's equity is the owner's claim to the business. Let's continue to the accounting elements because we cannot tackle the accounting equation without knowing what are assets, what are owner's equity, and what are liabilities. Assets, we have assets differentiated in two: the non-current assets and the current assets, and also the financial assets. But the financial assets often fall under the current assets. The non-current assets are bank, inventory, and receivables. When we talk about receivables, we include debtors, or all the people that are owing us. And the current assets are land and buildings, vehicles, equipment, and the financial assets are the investments. It can be fixed deposits. The owner's equity are incomes, expenses, drawings, and capital contribution. The liabilities are non-current liabilities and current liabilities. Under non-current liabilities, we find the long-term loans that cannot be repaid in less than a year. And the current liabilities are the payables and the current portion of loan or the short-term loans that can be repaid in a period of less than 12 months. Assets increases on the debit side and decreases on the credit side. Owner's equity and liabilities does the same. They both increase on the credit side and decrease on the debit side. And guys, I have made you some examples. Number one, the owner increased her capital contribution by 40,000 by depositing a personal check in the account of the business. What we should ask ourselves is that which accounts are affected. In this case, the bank and the capital are affected. The bank is an asset and the bank is increasing. So we will have plus 40,000 and debit bank, and under the owner's equity we will have plus 40,000 credit capital. Number two, made a loan at Cell Bank of 9,000. Okay, the owner made a loan and the accounts that are involved here is bank and loan. The bank is an asset and the bank has increased because we have acquired cash from the Cell Bank. So the bank will have plus 9,000 and we will debit the bank. On the owner's equity, we will have nothing, and on the liabilities, we will have a plus 9,000 because Why are we using the plus? It's because this 9,000 is going to increase the business's liabilities and we will credit loan. Number 3, the owner took stationery for her personal use of 400 Rand. The two accounts involved here is stationery and the drawings. Stationery is an asset, so the stationery has decreased and the assets will have a minus 400 and we credit stationery because it is decreasing. And under the owner's equity we will have drawings. Mind you, drawings always have a negative effect, so it's gonna be debit drawings. And going on to number 4, purchased equipment for 6,000, made a profit for 1,000, made a payment for 1,500 and the balance will be paid over 6 months. In this case, there are 3 accounts that are affected. The first one is equipment, which is the asset, and the bank, because we have paid this 1,500. This 1,500 we have paid. And the third account that will be affected is the account payables for the balance in which we haven't paid to the supplier of 4,500. So the effect this 6,000 will have on the accounting equation is it will add the equipment and the assets. So we will have plus 6,000 and debit equipment. And the bank is also affected and the bank has decreased by 1,500. So we will have a minus 1,500 and we credit the bank. And this balance of 4,500 that we haven't paid is a liability. So we will go under the liability section and record this 4,500 and we will say credit account payables. This is the final. Okay, this is the solutions to the transactions that I have showed you on the previous page. You can take them down and please do not forget to subscribe, guys. Hit the like button, do not forget to subscribe. I love you. Bye.